Quick update. Went through my inventory and I have enough parts to build a few controllers, so I'm going to start building engines now. I'm printing the parts, getting all the screws and fasteners organized, and scraping around all of my reverse and boiler parts and some others. Got a new design on the worm I'm going to try out later on today if I have time. And right now I'm just testing a first assembly of all of the new parts on a new never tested before chassis. This is not this is like a 47 48 K5, and I put a can motor from S&S. I want to make sure I can adapt to every motor available. I don't want to lock anybody out or in, so these are good motors and lots of torque. I had to make a special, not a special adapter, but an adapter inside. I had to space the worm gear out about 5.5 millimeters, just because the way this armature is made and this can motor has a lot of space left, and I can't have my worm free float. It may try to move on me, so I went ahead and put a spacer behind that. It's connected into the gear just fine. It's turning the gear. The gear's not electrified yet. Doesn't have any contacts. I don't have this wired. I'm just checking mechanical. Screw size. I'm going to shorten. They had to shorten the other one. I'm going to shorten this one. And just thought I'd give you a little show on how this thing is going to work and how we use the roller bed now that we got one. I mean, I used to put them up on the stand and I have to sit them here and sit them here and space them up. And you weren't really sure, you know. I put it on here the first time and it was wobbling and hopping and carrying on. I took it off of the wheels. One wheel was cockeyed, and I straightened them out, pressed them in, lubed everything up real good. Now it's really smooth. So it's a good thing to test on the rolling road all your stuff. It really is. And in this case, I'm only driving the rear wheels, but if I had my connecting rod up, these wheels will be turning, and these wheels are roller also. So we're doing great. So let's see, we can go all the way down to about, I don't know, that's 6 volts. Can you imagine 6 volts? But there's no load. It'll stop if I just put my finger on it. It'll stop. I can pretty stop it, yeah. But 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 is about as much as you're going to get it. There's 18. And 18 is pulling 0.4 amps. 0.4. That's at least half, if not a quarter, of what the flyer motor pulls. So should have plenty of torque at that rate, and a lot of room to go. And yes, if you had and wanted to, it'll go up to 30 volts and just hum at 0.7 amps. Hum in a good way. Okay, so we're going to continue the assembly. I've got to build some more of these reverse boards. I have most of the parts to build, 2 or 3 more. I got chassis. I got chassis now. This is for the Royal Blue. I've got one for the K5. I've got one for a Atlantic, and I have another for a tin something. I don't know. I got 3 chassis. I forget what it's for. Oh, well, maybe it's that. Royal Blue, K5, and Atlantic. That's the 3. I got 3 chassis ready to go. Okay. And that's what I'm going to be building now, those 3 engines, with these new parts. So I'm going to take what I have done apart, put these parts on, take this one apart, and put the new parts on. I'm going to build some boards. Right now I'm doing mechanical. I like to do the boards earlier in the day because it takes vision and thinking and soldering and all that fine-tuning stuff, and I'd rather be more awake than late in the day. It's 4:45. I can get quite a bit done now, and I'll probably get the other 2 built. Well, the Royal Blue is built. I just want to verify whatever I've done to it, it's up to speed. I got to build this guy's smoke unit, And his tender has started. I'm going to build a smoke unit. Might be out of thermistors. I got to verify that inventory and go from there. All right, just an update. Nothing serious. Test and tune the 3 mules. 3 mules for whatever, NGS, Next Generation S. All right, gang, later.